Hello everyone. The economic freedom fighters will hold a national shutdown on 20 March to protest to the continuing load shedding and call for President Ramaphosa to resign. EFF leader Julius Malema made the announcement at a press briefing on Sunday, saying the event will make the Zuma Must Fall protest look like a Mickey Mouse. The national shutdown means that there will be no school, no university, factories, and no business will be operating on that day. He went on to say all the municipalities and all major cities will be shut down and there will be no work on that day. All major roads will be barricaded and all parts of entry, including roads that lead to borders, will be closed. No business operations will be operating on that day, and no truck and no train will be allowed on the roads and railways, particularly the trucks transporting South Africa's minerals and coal to outside South Africa through Richards Bay. The streets will only remain open for emergency and essential services. Malema added that the shutdown will call for an immediate end to load shedding that was crippling the economy and returning this country to dark ages. According to EFF, the shutdown will also be spurred on by, among other things, the rising cost of living, unemployment and poverty, increasing crime levels, corruption and collapsing infrastructure. Malema said the party will engage tech associations to support the shutdown. On that day, the EFF national leadership plans to march to the union buildings to hand over their demands. They will communicate the next step on the day if the president does not resign.
The reason for the national shutdown to demand the return of electricity and for the resignation of Pres Ramaphosa is further informed by the following reasons: rising cost of living for all South Africans, rising levels of unemployment and poverty of our people, increasing levels of crime, particularly murder and gender-based violence, his decision to close down coal power stations without consultation with the people of South Africa, rising levels of corruption, lack of service delivery, and collapsing public infrastructure, particularly hospitals and roads. Phala scandal, where a lot of criminal activities were committed. The national shutdown means that there will be no school, no university, factories, and no business will be operating on the 20th of March. All municipalities and all major cities will be shut down, and there will be no work on that day. All major roads will be barricaded and all ports of entry, including roads that lead to the borders, will be closed. The national shutdown to demand the return of electricity and for the resignation of Pres Ramaphosa will mean that no business operation will be opened on that day and no truck and no train will be allowed on the roads and railways, particularly the trucks transporting South Africa's minerals and coal to the outside South Africa through Richards Bay. We cannot fold our arms and do nothing when the ANC government and Pres Ramaphosa, who is involved in a lot of criminal and questionable dealings and yet protected by law enforcement agencies. This is a shutdown. We will call for the immediate end to the load shedding, which is crippling the South African economy and returning this country to the dark ages.
What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.